What's up, everybody? It's E to P, Erskine the Prophet here to do another video. And this video is going to be called Mayans MC Season 3, Episode 3 Review. The Galindos have got to go. Now, I'm not saying that the Galindos have to go entirely, but I feel like they're getting just too much screen time to the detriment of the other Mayans on the show. I know a lot of people have said that they enjoy the writing better now that Kurt Sutter is gone. I disagree entirely, and I'm just going to go over a couple, plot points that I'm having a little problem with. But let me just say this before I even get to that. I love Sons of Anarchy. I watched seasons 1 through 7 several times. I also love the Mayans MC, but the difference I'm noticing is that the Sons, the show was always about the Sons. It wasn't all these other stories, that they were trying to deal with, along with the Sons. But with the Mayans, man, it's like you got the Mayans, then you got the Galindos, then you got Adelita and her little resistance. You got Felipe Reyes getting a whole lot of airtime. It's like everybody's getting airtime to the point the way the Mayans aren't really getting that much time. Not as much as they should be getting if they really want to develop these characters and really, let us form an attachment to these characters like we formed with Jax and Tig and Chibs and Juice and Clay and, Happy and Bobby, and I could go on and on. I can't even name all of the characters on Mayans MC, and with 3 seasons and with 3 episodes end of season 3. The only reason I know as many names as I do is because I keep the captions on, and the captions always has their name there. So that's really how I know as many names as I do know. But honestly, other than you got Easy, you got Angel, Bishop, and Coco, and those are like the only 4 that really get a whole bunch of airtime. And then even, I'm gonna tell you what's really blowing me, that they showed Coco's daughter in episode 1 of season 3 for like a few minutes, and we haven't seen her since. But yet now, we actually have to see Emily's sister come in, and we actually have to watch part of an episode where they taking the son out for ice cream. Like, what the hell does that got to do with the Mayans? It's like, come on, man, y'all going a little, I don't know, man. I'm really starting to miss Kurt Sutter. And let me get to this, the first plot point that's really blowing me of season 3. Okay, when season 2 left off, the Sano Padre Mayans, they went and exacted revenge on the VM. They lit their asses up, shot everybody up in that joint, killed every single body at the grandmother's birthday party. And then at the very end, you saw somebody there with a Sons of Anarchy Reaper on, the motorcycle jacket. So evidently, so they left it off. They left season 2 ended on a big cliffhanger, with us thinking that somebody from the Sons got killed, when the Mayans hit that party. So, okay, we in season 3, episode 3, they showed Montez and they showed Happy. So evidently it wasn't those 2 that got killed. So that leads me to believe they just gonna blow it off, fuck it off, and it ain't gonna mean anything, because it's probably gonna be a no-name person we don't even know for real. So they, in my opinion, they kind of blew that. They had a big cliffhanger that they could have really came, they could have came into season 3 with the full head of steam, but they just blew that off. Another plot point in season 2 was Taza killing Rez. Remember when Rez was in the hospital and he cut his oxygen off and killed him? They haven't even said anything about that at all. When we about to go to the 4th episode. Nothing at all about that. So I'm not sure, people saying that the show is better written now, man. I'm not saying that. I'm really starting to miss Kurt Sutter, to be honest, unless they really do something with this 4th episode, but I'm not getting that impression. To be honest, I am sick of Emily. I'm sick of her sister. I'm honestly getting sick of Miguel. I mean, if you're not gonna tie him into the Mayans, what's the point of having him on the show? Then he kills Paco. Paco got a little special needs boy at home. He just kills him. because of his mother. Like Paco ain't had nothing to do with that. That just blew me too, for real. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a way they can make that up to me. If they bring Nero to the show, because man, I've been hoping and praying we was gonna see some type of cameo from Nero at some point. You know, that would really, really, you know, make me forgive, you know, them killing Paco off. Because that was just bad. That was just totally unnecessary. But if they bring Nero in and let Nero be a new advisor to Miguel Galindo, then hey, I'm all for it. You know, Nero Jimmy Smits from the original Sons of Anarchy. He came in season 5, the 5, 6, and 7. You know, if they bring him in, I mean, considering that, you know, this is the Latin version of Sons of Anarchy, why wouldn't they bring in Nero? You know, who was, you know, he was one of the guys that made it to the end, one of the few. You know, so I would love, you know, if they would bring Nero in. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something else that got me tripping, is that the Santo Padre Mayans chapter, yo, they about to be surrounded by all sides because, all right, now, you know, they went and, you know, Bishop went to Alvarez and asked him for the 250 keys, and Alvarez gave them to him. You know, then they went to Vicky's spot, you know, to get ready to move him. And then all of a sudden, when they about to move him, the police show up. Now, if y'all remember Easy talking to Bishop, you know, when they was putting the plan together, they was saying that the police shouldn't be that far out. But somehow they was that far out. So that gives me the impression that somebody must have called the police, which is why they showed up. Now, you know, the most obvious person would be Vicky, called the police. Now, I'm actually surprised, another plot hole, that like when they got back, nobody was talking about who called the police. Like, everybody mad and upset, but nobody's talking about how it actually happened. Who called the police? And I didn't even count on the fact that their mule got caught up too. So, you know, it could be Vicky, but I'm wondering if it might even be Taza for real, because, you know, at some point they gotta address this dude. This dude is a disloyal dude. You know, if you kill a member, that's mayhem. That's a mayhem vote. So they gonna probably have to kill that dude once they find out what he did. But anyway, back to, you know, the Santa Padre chapter. Yo, these cats are about to have to beef with the Kings. They're gonna have to probably beef with the president of the VM, because it looked like he trying to put something together. They may have to end up beefing with the Sons, you know, the regular Sons from Charming. And now I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Y'all might not have noticed it, but Emily keeps telling Miguel that the coroner's office have called to talk to him. They evidently got some information, and I'm pretty sure that information is gonna be to let him know that his mother didn't die in that fire. Somebody killed her. Because remember, Easy choked her to death, then they set her on fire. And I'm gonna tell y'all, that's gonna be another. They might have to end up dealing with that dude too. And they're gonna have to probably get some blowback from Alvarez. So man, I don't know, man. It's like they ain't got enough members. Then you got Coco, who all fucked up. I'm gonna talk about him in a minute. You know, he not even a member at this point. So it's like they down to like 5 or 6 dudes having to take on all of these different entities and factions. So I don't know if they're gonna get some new members or what. But I see a real rocky road. I got a feeling we're not gonna finish with everybody we started with, you know, by the time this season's over with, which is sad because I like all of these dudes. And honestly, they haven't even flushed out their personalities enough. Like I said, like I know Bishop, Easy, Angel, Hank, and Coco. I don't even know the other names of these dudes. Steve. You know, hey, they got this thing with Steve breaking the glasses and it keeps like, oh shit, Steve. Yo, anybody who watches this video, please explain this to me, because this one is going over my head. The whole thing with this prospect breaking glasses. You know, I'm missing the whole joke there. So if anybody watches the videos, please drop a comment and explain that to me. But yeah, back to Angel. You know, Angel is caught up on the meth. You know, he's stealing his daughter's iPods and shit like that. You know, selling her iPods, which was bad enough. Now, you know, in season 3 start, well, basically at the end of season 2, Coco tried to rob the dude, the dude selling the meth, and they whipped his ass. The next, you know, when season 3 started, he woke up with a needle in his arm. You know, somebody poked him with a needle, probably heroin. And So now he, not only was he a meth head, snorting, now he pretty much a straight up junkie. And this is episode 3. So, I'm gonna tell y'all in reality, there's no way by the end of season 3 he would recover from that. But I hope they figure out something, because Coco one of my favorite characters, to be honest. And I hope they don't end up treating him like Juice from the other SOA. I hope they don't do him like that, because I really, really like Coco, and I hope I don't know, man. I'm not really. I like the storyline. I like him having to deal with this issue, but I don't like it because I don't want. I would rather have seen somebody else go through it than Coco. Now back to why the Galindos. Okay, if you look at the first 3 episodes of the 3rd season, I think the Mayans have less time than everybody else. If you combine everybody else's time and then take the Mayans' time, the Mayans are not getting enough time. Like I said, they not. It's almost to the point where I'm wondering if they should just call it, the Galindo family, and then the Mayans can make little cameo appearances on the Galindos show, because that's how it's starting to feel. They just getting way too much time with the story that doesn't have anything to do with the Mayans. Now, I could see if they were tying, like I said, his story into the Mayan story, then I really wouldn't care. But they're not doing. It's like they're giving him and his family like half of the show almost. And I'm sorry, but I'm just not feeling that. Enough is enough. It's really time to start focusing on the Mayans and the characters and the Mayans. Because if you think about it, like, they don't even have any interactions with any of the other clubs. Now, they do show them interacting with the other Mayans and the Kings. But what about like in Sons of Anarchy? They always used to beef with the 1-9ers. They were a black gang, not a motorcycle club, but they would beef with them a lot. And they allied with the Chinese, who once, were also running a motorcycle club. But it's like they had these affiliations, beefs, and alliances. They're not even showing any of that in this, with this iteration of it's not the Sons, it's the Mayans, but it's like they really got a lot of club work that they could do. It's almost like they don't know what story to tell. And honestly, like I said, I'm at the point where, man, bring Kurt Sutter back. If this is how y'all gonna do it, bring Kurt Sutter back. Kurt Sutter was better than this, better than what I'm saying. And like I said, don't get me wrong, I love the Mayans, I love the show, but they can do better than what they're doing so far now. Maybe, episode 4, 5, 6, maybe it'll really pick up. And it'll change, it'll get a little faster and a little bit more focused on the Mayans. But right now, man, I'm so sick of seeing Emily and her husband, Miguel. I'm honestly I hope Felipe Reyes gets killed off this season, because I'm tired of him. This dude has got more time. He's gotten as much time as the Sons too, and it's like, for what? Now I would love for Easy to talk to his father about what just happened and let his father give his perspective. If they were doing things like that, I would be cool. But to sit up there and watch him get cooked food, what's the point of this? To have Easy's girlfriend clean and cook for him, it's just not necessary. I don't know if somebody really liked these people, and that's why they getting so much time. But they need to really, they need to really rethink that and focus a little bit more on the Mayans, the motorcycle club itself. Because that's why I watched the show. I watched the show to see the Mayans, not to see the Galindos, not to see Adelita, not to see Felipe Reyes, or any of these people. I want to see the motorcycle club and the characters that make up the motorcycle club and what's going on with them. You have a lot of really good characters that they're not even building on, because they're so busy trying to tell these other stories that don't have nothing to do with the show. But anyway, going forward, I should mention that at the very end of the episode, Angel was banging Nails, and they both standing there naked. Then all of a sudden, Adelita is sitting there telling them to put some clothes on. So that's going to be real interesting come next episode. So basically, going into the next episode, like I said, they need to address this stuff with Taz at some point. If Vicky's a snitch, they need to address, somebody called the police on him. And they need to address that, in the next episode. The whole thing with Coco, man, he's going down a real bad path. Hopefully, the dude was taking pictures of him when he was getting high. I don't know if they're going to send that to Bishop. They probably going to hurt that dude, if they get that shit. So, And hopefully Coco can get his shit straight. I got a feeling it ain't gonna be next episode though. And honestly, you know, I'm curious to see how the rest of the club is gonna react to Easy. You know, since he kind of put that plan together that failed. You know, and I'm kind of curious to see how the Santo Padre chapter is gonna deal with all of these different entities closing in on him. Cause yo, it looked like, man, they gonna have some serious beefs to deal with. Like I said, with the Kings, with Alvarez, probably Miguel, Galindo, the president of the VM looked like he cooking up something. They still got to worry about the other sons, you know, the sons from Charming, you know, because one of their men did get killed and they did mess up that deal. So there could be some blowback from that. There's just a whole lot going on. And, you know, it's all about how they tie this stuff up and tell a story going forward. I'm getting worried, to be honest. Based on the first 3 episodes, I know a lot of people love them. And I do like the storylines, but I'm just not feeling the execution. They gotta fix the execution and really focus on the Mayans. You know, not to sound like a dead horse. I know I've said it several times throughout the video, but that's just my opinion. So I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything, that I hit all of the major points. Oh, yeah, when Coco was about to leave them guys, I noticed, like, the dude gave him his gun, and Coco acted like a badass, got his ass whipped and got the gun took from him. Then the dude gave him his gun again, and Coco still acted like a badass. So at some point, Coco need to calm the fuck down and really start thinking about what's going on and what's happening in his life. Because, yeah, it's not looking so good for him at the moment. I think that's about it. I think I hit every major point that I wanted to hit. I'm not really gonna hit no points on the Galindos because I don't care. I hope Emily gets killed, to be honest. Hopefully she'll get killed this season. Hopefully Felipe Reyes will get killed this season, and the show will probably be a lot better for me. But knowing them, they'll just add new characters to fucking annoy me and get on my nerves. It is what it is. But like I said, I love the Mayans. I love this show. I love Sons of Anarchy. You know, previous to this one, and they do another type of spinoff, I'll be watching that one too. Because I love anything that has to do with these motorcycle clubs, because these some badass dudes. Anyway, you know, please feel free to leave some comments. You know, if you agree with what I say, like I said, if somebody can explain the whole Steve thing, please do that for me. Please subscribe to the channel. You know, and if you watched the video, thank you. I love you. Everybody, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong. Peace.